Oh, hey. I'm playing Access and Alice. Don't f***ing bother me.
Hi, I'm Tyler. I'm the gaffer on How to Play and Game the Game, and I met Becca almost a year ago on Game the Game.
My name is Jake Michaels, and I know Becca because I work with Becca. I was hired in 2016 to be Becca's Wrangler. I was promoted in 2017 to be her supervisor, and then demoted back in 2018 to her Wrangler again.
And the ones you don't use, they're gonna go back in the box, dummy! Which means it's time to fight!
Good. We actually got a bit of trouble with doing that, so we can't do that anymore.
Why?
Hi, I'm Holly Pearson, and I am the DP of Game the Game.
Garrett, what are you doing?
Hey, you guys need me? Like, I was on here for a while. Can I?
No.
Oh, hey, Garrett.
I just want to say happy birthday.
No, Garrett, we're fine.
I miss you, Becca.
It's fine. He's still.
Garrett, go.
Hi, I'm Holly. I'm the DP of Game the Game, and I first met Becca when I started at Geek and Sundry about a year and a half ago on a show that she hosted called AXYB.
I gotta be quick. Hey, Becca, happy birthday. Love you lots. Miss you. And I noticed you haven't been using a lot of Starboard wire. I found it back there, so I'm just gonna leave this here for you. And I think I hear someone coming. I'll see you later. Bye. Hey. What the fuck is this?
Just throw it away.
My name is Ryan Porter. I first met Oshi when he brought Becca to stage for AXYB.
The best way I can put it is all smiles. She's just this effortlessly fun, optimistic, kind of bright light. Yeah.
You guys quiet on set?
Yeah, I'm talking!
This is a little dog, really cute, bright eyes, kind of scared, always kind of just shied away, but you know, he had a really good relationship with this girl Becca, and you know, it was pretty cool.
If I were to describe Becca in one sentence, it requires one verb and one noun. She's explosive.
Names, words, blah. This is used. Shuffled separately. 1, 2, and 3!
Oh, this is good. Look at this. You should do something with this. Hey, I'm Xander Jeanneret, and I met Becca here at Geek and Sundry in the studio, I believe. We worked together on a few things, and a friendship was formed from there.
I'm Scott Neff. I met Becca on the set of How to Play.
I'm Cliff Brakefield. I am the producer of TBD RPG, which Becca is on that show.
My name is Connor Murray. I'm a production intern here at Legendary. And who's Becca? What is this for?
Becca is one of the most competitive people that I know. And I know a lot of competitive people, so that's saying something.
My favorite memory of Becca was a couple of episodes ago for TBD RPG. She had this one line, which I don't know if I'm allowed to say on camera. The exact line was, and this is completely out of context, it's gonna be very confusing, but she basically said, "I will fucking annihilate you."
To me, right off the bat, Becca is such a bubbly personality, and she's so welcoming and so friendly that it was easy just to like slip into a friendship because it felt natural and it felt right.
My favorite memory of Becca, almost every day when she says inappropriate things when she knows we're rolling.
Why are you looking at my boob? Could walk in here topless, it'd be fun.
We're rolling.
Yeah, keep all that in.
I would say the biggest downside to working with Becca is when I have to try to sneak the slate in when she's in the middle of a conversation with all of her guests.
Yeah. My wiener's real tiny.
Whoa, what?
I'm big, I'm compensating. It's so tight.
And then this. Sorry.
Clitoris. I didn't get it.
Hi, I'm Joey Rasul. I'm the stage manager for Stage 2. And I first met Becca, I first became acquainted with Becca Scott because I watched the channel. I watched How to Play.
I'm Jason Charles Miller, and I met Becca, I believe, on one of the tabletop days a few years ago.
My name is Ash Minnick. I'm the producer of Game the Game and How to Play. And I first met Becca in 2015, I think it was May, on Gather Your Party.
We were working on Weave Society, and like 5 minutes before the show goes live, we're all running around trying to get stuff done, and Becca stops everyone and says, "By the way, did everyone like greet Joey on his first day?" Honestly, that was a really cool thing. It didn't matter that it was like my second or third or fifth day and I'd already worked with her once, but...
Working with Becca is a pleasure. She always is ready to go, and when she's not, it only takes a little bit of dancing and then she's ready.
The worst part about working with Becca, the morning jumping jacks, because I just hear whoosh, 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 whoosh in my ears. Well, or dancing, or, you know, spinning around, or all the the running and jumping and whatever.
Weird. It makes my lungs make a weird noise when I do that. Backflip.
I wouldn't say that first impression has changed. I would say my respect and love for Becca has grown. We've become really, really close, so she's like one of my best friends.
My name is Sean Becker. I am the head of video at Geek and Sundry, and I actually I currently work with Becca now, but we actually knew each other from, I guess almost like at this point, a previous life. I don't know if you ever heard of the restaurant chain Dave & Buster's, but I used to work there, and that was where I first became aware of Becca. So it's interesting. They say it's a small world, and that couldn't ring truer the fact that I've known her from back then when we used to wait tables together to now where we're both working at Geek and Sundry. If you ask Becca about it, she's gonna say something like, that never happened, and that I barely even know Sean, and that's just because she's someone that doesn't look to the past. She's always looking to the future, so she's probably gonna deny all that, but you know, that's Becca.
A driven hard worker. She's just very dedicated and incredibly focused.
That's right, we're learning Sagrada from Floodgate Games. Starts to block your friends if they get too close. Something like that.
Give it a try.
Edit that together. I just decided to keep going when I fucked it all up. I can't work like this! And that's Planet of the Apes. I'm Becca Scott, and
I think my favorite moment with Becca was I was passing by her in the halls one day and she said, "Hi, Sean," and acknowledged me. And for me, it was something I hadn't experienced before. And so it was nice to feel like a human communication with someone. I also like the stuff she does on Game the Game and How to Play. It's really great too.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I am a content ops coordinator here at Geek and Sundry and Legendary.
I'm TJ Rotel, head of production for Geek and Sundry.
I'm Chris Fischel. I'm the producer of Game the Game, hosted by the lovely Becca Scott.
Hi, I'm Michael Flores, Mikey. I met Becca working on Game the Game. I think the first game was Axis and Allies way back in the day.
I'm Sean Hudson, and I met Becca here at LDN when I was still in post. She was one of the few talent that reached out to us weird post goblins and said hi, and it was super nice.
Becca is the sweetest and the cutest, and I love working with her.
Man, all that star power, like, have you ever just seen a dog so perfect? For real?
All right, settle, Oshi.
he's good.
Okay, cool. Once any consequences?
Once any
I think the wisest thing that Becca ever said to me was, "Shh, we're rolling," and she was right.
I guess if you were a generally unhappy person, which I'm not, working with Becca would be miserable for you. But beyond that, yeah, I think she's pretty great.
I've never seen her have a bad day.
I'm sure she's had bad days, but you would just never know it because she is so sweet and loves to be this positive energy, and I think that's why everybody loves being around her so much.
I'm exhausted by the drinks I had last night.
Use articles, Becca. Okay. Yeah, no. Well, it's not like it's fucking film, Jake. It's not like it's goddamn a film reel. Sorry, Tony.
Well, I mean, sometimes she does games that, aren't Betrayal. I mean, which is okay, but I feel like she's the traitor in that sense. She's not, playing Betrayal Legacy.
I remember that even on a bad day, even if I had to do a shitty cue sheet, if it was for one of her shows, it would still make me smile.
Working with Becca is a pleasure. She is exuberant and energetic, and even on the days when she doesn't come in that way, she's always ready to be so. I admire her for that, and also her ability to take any game and make it fun.
It's me! It's just fun to say. You're going to Crystal Prison. I'm gonna make you my Crystal bitch.
I love these.
Don't yell at people who don't make it.
Don't lick it, and don't yell at people. Okay, got it.
Hey, kids.
Cool, for the reason.
What are we going on?
Stop looking me at. Just go nuts with the energy on this one. And don't...
You guys are gonna do the whole thing again. For 2 more rounds.
Good, let's try that again.
What was wrong, and what's the note?
If Becca was a board game, I'd say Perfection. No, wait, no. Boggle Jr., and I think we all know why.
If Becca was a board game, she would be Chutes and Ladders.
If Becca was a board game, she would be Risk. Name says it all.
If Becca Scout was a board game, and this is probably topical because I just played it with her, she would be Cthulhu Wars, because it is such an asymmetrical game, and every time you play it, it's an entirely different experience, but it's so well balanced. And that's to me is like Becca has so many different aspects, but they're still all entirely Becca.
If Becca were a board game, I would say she would be Settlers of Catan, because she knows how to build you up and tear you down.
Becca is like Cards Against Humanity, because you never know what's going to come out of her mouth sometimes.
Betrayal Legacy. Definitely.
She'd definitely be Candyland. Candyland for sure. Because she's so sweet.
I don't know what board game she would be, but for some reason, I always tie her to Axis and Allies. So Axis and Allies, we've shot about 4 times. It fills triple that. I just can't get that out of my head.
If Becca was a board game, I think, and stay with me, what's popping in my head is the game Operation, mainly from just the idea that it's such a careful game, which she's incredibly careful with the work she does, but then there's just those moments of like, joy, fun, improvising, stuff like that, which she excels at. So I would probably say Operation, if you don't read too much into the idea that the game is surgery.
All right, one more for safety.
Give each player a badge token. Before gameplay, give each player a badge token.
You gotta use that one. I'm really proud. Wow.
Thank you so much. Happy birthday. I love you.
Happy birthday, Becca.
Happy birthday, Becca. Thank you for all the amazing work you do here at GNS and for being just a delightful human being. Have a great day.
Happy birthday, Becca. It's a pleasure working with you.
Happy birthday, Becca.
Happy birthday, Becca. You're amazing, and you make working here such a joy, and I hope you have just the most wonderful day because you deserve it.
It's Becca's birthday. Happy birthday, Becca. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Becca.
Happy birthday, Becca.
Happy birthday, Becca.
Becca, you'd better have a happy birthday, or so help me God.
Becca, I just want to say happy birthday.
I guess happy birthday, Becca? I don't know.
Becca, it's so great to work with you. We're sorry to see you go. Oh, I mean, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Becca. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm a huge believer in you.
Happy birthday, Becca. Welcome to your 30s.
And have a wonderful, excellent birthday. Wink.
Hey Becca, looks like they forgot about us here in post, so here I am, and here's David.
Hey Becca, look right here.
The magic. Just wanted to say happy birthday. It's been a blast working on the show. You crack us up every week here in post, at least a few times, and you guys get any leftover birthday cake, you haven't fed us in a while, so that'd be real cool. Again, happy birthday.
Like, I'm wearing sweatpants. And select a first player, maybe the last person to visit a cathedral. Huh? We like it? That's good. Not oldest, youngest.
All right.
It's ageist.
I think we can cut.
I saw one that was the tallest player. It's bullshit.
How much would you be willing to sacrifice to learn the truth about Mr. Jasper Hartwood?
$50.
And a fish hook.